Hi everyone, welcome back to Forward Therapy. My name is Kelly. I am a certified hand therapist, and in today's video we are going to be in my kitchen because I want to teach you how you can do a contrast bath, which is using heat and cold alternating cycles to help with reducing pain. It may help with reducing inflammation. Some people find that it can help desensitize nerves, which does again help with pain. For some people it works really well, and for others they prefer either heat by itself or ice by itself. But I want to teach you how to do this so you can try it at home and see if it will work for you. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So for a contrast bath, the supplies that you will need are 2 bowls. They can be different sizes. They don't have to be perfectly the same. You want the bowl to be large enough where you can fit your treatment area. Like for today, we're going to think about doing it for the hand. So you just want to make sure that the bowl is large enough for you to put your hand in. The only other ingredient that you need is warm and cold water. So you want them to be a little bit of temperature difference from each other so that there is a contrast between the cold and the hot. It does not need to be ice water. We just want it to be cold water. And then the warm water can be really as warm as you like. Make sure that if you have difficulty with sensation, like if you're someone that experiences numbness or tingling, or if you've had other health conditions like a stroke potentially where you don't have good sensation, you want to make sure that the water temperatures are not too hot or too cold to avoid hurting yourself. So please be careful with that. And with everything, we should always be asking a doctor before proceeding with any treatment, of course. So make sure that you do that as well. Let me just fill the bowls up. All right, so now you have your 2 bowls, 1 warm, 1 cold. Now, this part is easy. You could use a timer if you like, or you could, kind of watch the time on your clock. I have my Apple Watch, so I'm going to use that to use as my timer, and I'm going to set it for 2 minutes. And I'm going to submerge my hand into the warm water first. When you're in the warm water, you can be doing some, gentle movement and some exercise. Maybe if you have some therapy exercises that you should be doing, it's a good time to do those movements while you're in the warm water. And that should feel nice. So 2 minutes here, and then when the timer goes off, we're going to go into the cold bath. Okay, time is up. So I'm gonna reset the time for 2 minutes, and I'm gonna go ahead and submerge in the cold water. Whew, it's kind of like an ice bath, even though it's not ice. In the cold water, I want you to just relax. Just let your hand rest, sit there, let it hang out. Okay, now once your 2 minutes are up, you can go ahead and switch back over into the warm water, which should feel really nice. And just letting everything heat back up. And again, you could do a couple of minutes here, and then you could go back into the cold for 2 minutes. The idea is just that you're alternating between the warm and the cold water baths for a couple of minutes each. And that is going to help with bringing circulation in with the heat, flushing inflammation out with the cold. So it can be, for some people, very effective, and for others, not as effective. So it's something that you can try. The purpose is to give you another tool to add to your toolbox or your toolkit. to help with pain, inflammation, stiffness, all of that. So hopefully that makes sense. And I hope this video was helpful in teaching you how to do a contrast bath. They are good tools to have in your toolkit, and let me know if you have questions or concerns, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.